Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my videos. On this video I'm going to be giving you my player ratings for Manchester United's 1-1 draw with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So we'll start with the man between the sticks, David De Gea. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. I thought throughout the game his distribution was poor. He didn't really have anything to do in the game. He got sent the wrong way from Jorginho's penalty. Moving on to Diego Dalot, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Another impressive performance by him. I thought he got forward well and he dealt with Raheem Sterling well. As you all know, Dalot is Manchester United's first choice right back under Ten Hag. He was also our first choice right back under Rangnick. So there's no way back for Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's been out with injury anyway. Moving on to Raphael Varane, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he brought the ball out well from the back. And defensively, he was good up until he came off. Unfortunately, Raphael Varane went off with a thigh injury and he went off the pitch in tears. Varane had an injury earlier on this season. You can say he's been a bit injury prone since he came to Man United because he's had quite a few injuries as a United player. Moving on to Lisandro Martinez, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Another good performance by him. And what an impact he's made since he's come to Manchester United. Moving on to Luke Shaw, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. It was a decent performance by Shaw against Chelsea. I thought he performed better in the 2-0 win against Tottenham, but still a good performance. He's done well in recent games, to his credibility. Luke Shaw, of course, got the assist for Casemiro's late equaliser. And he did have a chance in the game that went way wide. Moving on to Casemiro. Where is it? Wait a second. I need to put my phone on charge. Moving on to Casemiro, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Casemiro scored a late equaliser for Manchester United. It was a header. It was Casemiro's first goal for the club. So he rescued a point for Manchester United. Moving on to Christian Eriksen, I'm going to give him a 8 out of 10. I thought he put a good performance out. Of course, Casemiro started ahead. Christian Eriksen started ahead of Fred. Man United got Christian Eriksen on a free transfer when Christian Eriksen officially signed. He signed a 3-year contract. Moving on to Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I thought it was pretty average with Bruno Fernandes. I thought he put a better performance out in the 2-0 win against Tottenham. Obviously, Fernandes did score in that game. It was a right-footed curled effort. But yeah, Fernandes does seem to play a lot better when Ronaldo isn't in the team. Moving on to Antony, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he played well. He did have a chance in the game that produced a good save from Kepa Arrizabalaga. I thought Antony kept the ball well, he pressed well at times. He's done well in a lot of games since he come to United. Antony has scored 3 goals since he became a Manchester United player. Moving on to Marcus Rashford, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Rashford had some big chances in the game. Kepa Arrizabalaga made some good saves to deny him. Rashford, is enjoying a good season. He's having a lot of chances. He just needs to be more clinical in front of goal. Jadon Sancho, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Not a bad performance by him. Man United brought substitutions on in the game. Scott McTominay came on. I'll give him a 4 out of 10. He was lucky to be on the pitch. Obviously, McTominay gave the penalty away because he brought down Armando Broja when the corner was played in. I think Victor Lindelof came on in the game. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Anthony Elanga also came on. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. And someone else came on in the game as well, but I can't remember who it was. But anyway, that is your player ratings for Manchester United's 1-1 draw with Chelsea. I thought Man United were dominant against Chelsea, especially in that first half. And reflecting on the performance, Man United deserved at least a point. Erik ten Hag praised the players' spirit. And the Chelsea manager, Graham Potter, even came out and mentioned that a draw in the end was a fair result. But yeah, Man United are unbeaten now in the last 7 games against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Obviously, it was 1-1 yesterday. It was 1-1 at Stamford Bridge last season. It was also 1-1 at Old Trafford last season. But to Chelsea, that game will seem like a loss to them. Because obviously, they got the penalty through Jorginho. Looked as though they were going to go on and win the game. Obviously, the referee put 6 minutes stoppage time on. And obviously, Casemiro popped up in the 94th minute of stoppage time and equalised to rescue a point for Man United. But yeah, I'll take a point away at Chelsea. Chelsea have been pretty good this season. Chelsea were missing around 4 key players, was it, yesterday? Obviously, there was no N'Golo Kante. There was no Reece James. They were missing Wesley Fofana, and Kalidou Koulibaly was missing. Of course, Chelsea have lost players, like I mentioned before. They lost the likes of Batshuayi, Billy Gilmour. Callum Hudson-Odoi got loaned out to Bayer Leverkusen. They lost Timo Werner. Timo Werner went back to RB Leipzig. They lost Lukaku. Lukaku did endure 2 spells with Chelsea. So they are players Chelsea have lost. They've lost a lot of other players as well. Don't forget, Man United have done transfer business with Chelsea before. Because revert back to 2014, Man United got Juan Mata from Chelsea. Mata did endure 8 years at Man United, then he left on a free transfer earlier on this year. And revert back to 2017, Man United got Matic from Chelsea in a deal worth 40 million. Matic endured around 5 years at United. He left Man United earlier on this year to go to Rome, where he's obviously reuniting with Jose Mourinho. Obviously, Ronaldo played no part yesterday. Obviously, prior to the game, it said Ronaldo was going to be dropped from the Man United squad for Chelsea. Obviously, Ronaldo obviously stormed down the tunnel before full time in the 2-0 win against Tottenham. Ronaldo played no part against Tottenham. Erik ten Hag did say when he stormed down the tunnel that he would deal with Ronaldo. Well, prior to the Chelsea game, Ronaldo arrived for training following his apology. Man United consider releasing Ronaldo on a free transfer following his Tottenham tantrum. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.